Bwana Yesu asifiwe. That's Swahili, which means praise the Lord. What an exciting day, guys. I am in Tanzania, in the city called Ngororo. It's my tongue, And I'm with my host here. This is Pastor Evans.
Jambo. Habari gani?
Asante.
Intended to scholars for Boina University of Agriculture after being left by those freedom fighters. They need to. This one is for the still pictures, taking pictures.
Yes.
These two, Eli and Ibrahim. These people are for the live broadcasting and the social networks. They are also managing the church pages. Yeah. But they are so much into live. Whenever we are live, it's these people.
It's picked because of the picture. It's calling himself like the doctor for the pictures.
This is not for South Africa, this is for the entire continent of Africa. We must take and embrace the words that we see. Friends, where we are at now is within the camp that the ANC comrades used to live right here in Morogoro. But just right behind me, where we're just now going to enter, is ANC Freedom Charter Graves, Freedom Fighters Graveyard. These are the people who lost their lives while they were here in the camp, and I just don't know really what to expect and which common names that we're going to see right there. But when I was doing my little research, some documentaries that I've watched, I can resonate with some of the names of the people that were there, because today we don't have a tour guide, but we hope that we will relate with some of the stuff that we see. But what touches me is these are the people who ran away from their country in 1976 due to the uprising, and when the youth stood in 2016 fighting against the unfairness in terms of education, apartheid system on the education. So the idea was just to come here for being to be in exile, and at some point or later on in their life go back to South Africa. But they didn't have that privilege, so they died right here in Tanzania, and they were eventually buried here. So I'm gonna come with me, and we're gonna check on
big group of people, they just sit over here and then give them a history of this place briefly.
Okay.
Before starting going to the graveyard. Yeah. Even the South Africans where they come, even the president or anybody must sit here.
Yeah. And then they even
history. Yeah, I don't know about history. And then I told you about The other side of the beach is that when I come back in the night, everything is being done here, some of the things, and then we're going to the graves, inside.
Yeah, what Pastor Evans is saying here is all the leaders of ANC, at some point they've been where we are.
Yeah.
At some point they said, well, here we're talking about the lives of Nelson Mandela and President Thabo Mbeki, and we are here, in Mozambique, and Jacob Zuma, and so of course, they've been in this room.
Except one person. The rest, I am seated with them here.
Oh, that's just
Yes. When I was reading on some of them, I was reading on some of them. Like Zoom, I was reading on.
Yeah.
We came over here.
Wow. I don't know what is the significance of this, but it surely this means something. Like you say, that sometimes they come to
They come to the region. That's why if you look at this, it's not like the region was originally placed. Okay. So these are the places that they did and do something inside.
All right, Pastor Evans has just read this out for us, but I'll also try to reiterate since he says that when they were growing up, because he grew up within this vicinity, these are some of the messages that they used to reiterate or memorize. And here's a message from the people that are lying in these graves here, that ours was not for personal glory nor distinction, but for a noble cause of our time, the liberation of the people of South Africa and the entire humanity. Powerful message. Okay, so let's go see the names. Maybe I'll identify with some of the
maybe. You never know.
the surnames. Right?
Yeah.
But just a whole lot of graves. I really appreciate that we have so many.
Yeah. This one is Mandela. That one is Mandela. That was 1991.
Yeah, you see. And then here we've got a buddy named Elijah Mandela. Can you maybe show some of that? Have you seen that? Okay. And then Martin Wani. Even Martin Wani. It has 1990. It's sad because this was just shortly.
Yeah, it's almost the time to go back home.
So these people died. And then this is people.
Some of the details were not able to be seen, so they had to send the professional
Put in place back then and see how they can just rewrite it. And that's why they came to this map. This wasn't here back then.
see these are so moved. The one left is the one that we can read it and it is still in.
So I saw former President Thabo Mbeki. They were putting some weight. Was it in that?
Yeah, on that one.
Yeah.
know why they chose this piece? It's because it's near to the hospital over there. So when a person died, they used to take him straight here on foot, carry him.
So these guys were buried without coffins?
Yeah, I think. There were no coffins back then. And actually that hospital doesn't have a mortuary.
Or they didn't have a mortuary? There's one grave. I wonder if it's that side. I will tell you a story once I.
Yeah. These are the kids.
Oh, these are babies.
Yeah.
Yes. These
You
are.
can see born 86, died 87.
Oh, this is the malaria case. Most of them.
The South African government is bringing money every year for taking care of the places like this, building roads and maintenance. They have been pocketing those money ever since then.
This one was it?
Yeah. Some relatives came and they decided to take back their.
Yeah. Where's the camera? I want to tell a story. What's this one? No. What one died in 79? No, wait. Is it 9 or 79? Is it Elliot? They said that he was such a lover of animals. He had a passion for animals.
Okay.
So, as Becky was telling the story, I think they were telling somewhere in one of the documentaries that when they were in exile in Lusaka,
Okay.
he used to share a room with this guy.
Okay.
And there was one institution that, like in the back home we call it SPCA, deal with animals, that they promote that when you find snakes, don't kill them. You know, you either call them or but this guy used to, go collect or hunt for snakes, and then he would drag them, and then he would deliver them to that institution. So then what happened was when they were living here, he saw, I think it is in that river that I was asking, he said he saw a wounded hippo. So he wanted to help it out because it was wounded. Because obviously the hippo didn't know that he wanted to help. So then the hippo attacked him. Yeah. And that's how he died.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what's the story about eating snakes? Is there a background for South African eating snakes?
No.
But they were keeping it here. Lots of snakes, crocodiles. Yeah. And the day that we were told that they are going back home, they opened it. It was very dangerous. We were not even allowed to walk alone because there was everywhere snakes.
Wild animals, yeah. Wow. I'm not so sure if we're really eating them, but Elliot, Mr. Marocha, he just said laugh.
Maybe he was the one keeping them.
I guess so. I think this is the man. Hello. Naam.
Batari hii kwanza. Yeah, it has all these details.
Okay. Look at this.
Hide themselves underground.
And so many people don't know about it.
I want you to meet my brother.
You're good.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. We were placed.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much.
So he's the one.
It's older than me.
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember?
Yeah, he remembers a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of details. I was telling him about the story of our friend Spira, who died over there.
Yeah.
Because he fell into underground tunnel.
There's so much that we are happening.
We normally come in here to the celebration each year. Yeah. Once the ambassador of South Africa used to came to Tanzania, they normally came to visit. So we are at that moment we were at the primary school. So we normally came to gathering to the ceremony.
I'm told you guys said all the presidents, state presidents. State president of South Africa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When Zuma was about to contest for presidency, he came here and I was wearing my shirt. And I was in the entourage.
Yeah.
And when he held my hand, we walked from here to that building, the administration.
Wow.
Yeah. And I didn't know who was he. And after some time, we saw on the TV the guy who came. He's not the president. Oh my God. Yeah. I didn't
Probably archived somewhere.
No.
They don't come with cameras.
Maybe in South Africa, but here,
in South Africa.
they use, whenever they come, they always come.
Yeah, they always come with cameras.
Inside there's a building here, over there. Inside there's a statue of so many people. The head, they can recognize the faces. Right inside. It's not less than 30. Most of them and their details.
Okay. Yeah, let's go to some other key areas that we think we can go. Yeah. So that, let me give you a background. Okay. Yeah. Are we on? Yeah. One of the unfortunate incidents that took place in this area, next to where we're standing, the pastor here is explaining that apparently, besides these buildings that we are seeing right here, there's just another underworld in this vicinity. It was purposed for, remember this, were refugees, so if they were going to be attacked or whatever the case is, they had plan B that they could go underground. All the population that lived here, there's enough room underground to have them protected in terms of ambush or anything like that. So we're standing next to the entrances to the underworld right here, and Pastor Evans, so he was telling me that while he was growing up, because he grew up within the vicinity, he was playing soccer here, and one of their friends fell in here, and he lost his life. Yeah. You can explain.
It was like 1993. We used to come here and play soccer because actually why were we coming here? because the guy is the one owning the ball. So we are supposed to travel from where we were residing from the houses over there and come here because the guy is staying in this house.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and his mom was not allowing him to go far from home. So he wasn't allowed to go to the playing field over there. That's why we were supposed to come and play here.
Yeah.
So one day it was a rainy season and the grasses were growing and it was hard for us to know if there is something that is unusual about this place. So
Yeah, behind me we are standing next to what it is called Freedom Park. Freedom Square.
Yeah, my friend here is giving us the background of what this used to be. Apparently, this massive hall, which according to me, it can even accommodate 1,000 and plus, being held by 4 pillars. This is a common ground where the freedom fighters used to come meet. I'm told they will sing freedom, liberation, struggle songs here, and this is where they will meet, where the leaders, political leaders, will be giving them a feedback of what is happening back home in South Africa, and they will just come and deliberate their issues here. And again, I'm told it was also used as an amphitheater where they will do drama, music, and all this kind of stuff. But you can explain more because I think you know better.
yeah, I think we have finished.
Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, whenever a South African leader comes here, we usually gather together and he's addressing us from that platform, podium. And back then, the graduation ceremony of the university was taking place on this place.
Also, they just put chairs.
Yeah, they're putting chairs. But after some times, because the number kept on growing, they decided to move it to the open ground for people to participate comfortably. Yeah. You can see the kind of steel that you used to build their roof. Everything came from home.
That is important. I want you to say the way you said.
Yeah, so we've just walked past through what it looks like classrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was this built during the time of when the freedom fighters were living here?
Yeah.
What were they used for?
It was actually built before they came.